data store right now. So I just check this out. This is what aStarZomkied is gonna show you all. All of you guys are gonna be amazed. So let's make a fresh to teach you guys how to do a data store. So first of all, you want to make sure you create a script. Now here is right now, and I like to put these on closed here. So we're gonna start off with local data store service, local data store service. And you could also write in camel case. Also, I really like writing in camel case, but yeah, so we do game : get service data store service. Then next up, get a hub, like do a hub, and then do data store service get data store, and then just call it whatever you want. So I'll just say JR's data store. Sure, why not? And this is like create your own data store in 2K resolution. Just joking, but creating your own data store. Now, this video will also include, even when you shut down a server, your data will also save. So this is it right here. So we do game.players player added : connect function player. Right, so this is it. So this is you connecting. This is when the player joins the game. So player joins the game, right? And you are connecting a function to that. Make sure you put the parameter called player. I call it like that. Now you have to create a leader stats in order for the data store to work, which is what usually that's how you do it. So this is how you start off. So you start off with local leader stats, instance.new leader stats. Folder. And then, so this will create a folder that will also be parented to the player. So this will go into the player. Then also, so these are important. Make sure these are paramount. So you call this leader stats.name. Call this leader stats name. That's the first step. And then the next step you want to do, you could call this whatever you want. So I'll call this cache, right? And then do local cache equal instance.new int value. You could do a float, but most of the time you have to do int value. And you could do this wherever variable. You could name it whatever variable. Then next up, call this cache.value equal, say, like 0. But I usually, especially when it's data store, I would just have no cache.value, and then I would just do cache.name equal cache, and make sure you do cache.parent equal leader stats. Now the next step you have to do is you have to get a key now. So local key equal user underscore ... and then get the player dot user ID. So you're creating a key based on the player's ID. This is concatenated. Perfect, right? Then you get the data. So local data equal, then you get the hub here. So you're getting the hub that you created here. Then you do get async, right? We're getting async for player added. And for the player removing, we'll see about that one. Now, with this part, you only put in one parameter in, so you get the key only. And in the next one, you'll have to see about that one, but you get the local data. Now, here's the next step, is if you do if there, now if there, then do cache dot value equal there. Perfect. And then also, and then do else, you do print error, right? It will get no data. So this saves the current cache value to the data. So this will save it right here, you guys. And this is the data here, which will save to your hub that you created. And that is it for this part. Now let's get onto the game.players.player removing connect function player. Perfect, right? I'm also trying to learn how to do profile service, but Datastore service is good for a lot of basic and mediocre stuff, and with profile service is more the advanced stuff. I'm trying to learn that. But here we go. Here is the player removing. Now the next part is make sure you copy the key here, paste it in there, and then what you do here now is you then do local data equal hub set async key. You get the key again, and then this time you get the value. You get a second parameter. So you get the player here that you assigned here. And what I would do is I would do player.leaderstats.cache.value. Make sure you put in value as well. Don't put it like this. Put it like this with value. And this, I would say, is the best way to get the cache value from it being added in the game. Like, I wouldn't, recommend like getting the variable from in this part. It's separate parts, so wherever it is. Now the next part you do is you do if there, then print successful. I put successfully, but put successful. Or you just put else error. Or I wouldn't really put error. I would just put print unsuccessful. Boom. Nice. Now the next part, so that's the game removing now, which is really, really good. You can also do a local success error equal pcall function like that, right? I would do something like this as well. And then you could just put this in here and just put the rest of it in here like that. I would do like a pcall, see if that would work. If it doesn't work, then I'll probably just remove the pcall part. Either ways, it will work that way. Now, if you want to be able to shut down a server and save the data also, make sure you do game.bindClose function brackets that. Then you get the players, now all the players. So you do for_player in ipairs function, and then do game, hold on, wait a sec. Then do game dot let me make sure. Okay, I got it now. So I actually done function than that. So then you do game.players.getPlayers. Then copy and paste this whole thing here, put it in there also, and it should do it right here. Now what you have to do now is make sure you publish your game. name this as Datastore plus save in Shutdown. Perfect. Make sure you do that. Close it. It will reopen. Don't worry, guys. Now, this is what will happen here. So that's what it's called. Make sure you go to security. Put this as enable studio access to API services. Tick that on. I wouldn't tick on the HTTP requests, but yeah. You play. You have the cache here. And if I change this to 1000, for example, change this to 1000 as well. Boom. There's an error. Oh, perfect. It worked. So as you can see, changed it to 1000. It saved it. For some reason, it showed error just now. It was probably something there, but as you can see, I've done the data store right here. Really good. And the game:bind.close. This will help to save data. All right. So say I shut down the server right now. Right. Shut down. Just shut down the server. Reconnect. So I'm going to reconnect back to, and I still maintain 1000 cache. Perfect. You guys happy now? Nice. Whilst shutting down servers. Perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just to showcase off. Thanks for watching. aStarZomkied out.